Hello, my name is Eddie Tofpik. I'm Head of Technical Analysis and Senior Markets Analyst at ADM InvestorSearch International Limited, and here is your daily technical analysis of foreign exchange markets. I'll start with the euro against the dollar. An immediate countering bullish engulfing pattern yesterday. This is somewhat unsurprising indecision on an intraday scale, I suppose, as the recent bullish forces propelling the market higher meet their first real overhead resistance of note. Those are the downtrends of the 2008 to date move, currently 122.40, and the 2011 to date move, currently 122.50. Below we still have the support of the March 2018 low, 121.52, the April 2018 low at 122.12, seemingly sidelined. Overall, what looked like it might be a bull flag type formation over recent weeks seems to be morphing into a possible unusual broadening formation, right angled and ascending, maybe even then further into a bull channel. For the moment, we'll still keep the provisional target X for the bull flag above in the 124.35 area, but as you can see, there's a lot in the way on the journey up there. So far today, cautionary attempt higher, testing the downtrends but retreating back to the April 2018 low right now. Cable, aka sterling against the US dollar. An immediate countering bullish engulfing pattern and bullish double after the previous session's bearish engulfing pattern. This is indicative of the intraday indecision as the bullish forces, evident since September of last year, meet up with the latest challenge overhead, the last of the trio of overhead resistances of 140.75, 141.43, and of course in this case the March 2018 high at 142.43. This March 2018 high caused the high back in February this year at 142.35. We're also tantalizingly close to the preliminary target X in the 142.45 area. That's for the double bottom pattern formed since mid-April. A full target X1 for the patterns in the 143.30 area. Overall, we're still in between the lower time below, currently 138.49, and its long-term partner, the medium moving average, currently 138.44, whilst above we have the middle time, currently at 143.08. Both times are from the June to September bullish shift pitch hook, which, if you'll please remember, has been giving the bullish angular attack of this market since September of last year. As a postscript, the latest move up can be traced back to the weekly key reversal up made 2 weeks ago. So far today, a small try higher, and not much more than that at the moment. Euro sterling. Yesterday was almost an inverse repeat of the day before, a small bearish black crow that was captured on the whole by the narrowing forces of the short medium moving average, currently at 86.16, that's below, and capped by the short moving average at 86.36 overhead. An even narrower range than the day before, actually. I've recently spoken about the possibility of the April based ascending triangle morphing into a double, maybe even a triple top. The jury has been out on that one for quite some time. Even that we may have another smaller pattern emerging. The action of the last 2 weeks could perhaps be seen as a small bear flag pattern. Nothing is certain for as yet, but is worth considering. Further up we have the April 2020 low as resistance at 86.69, whilst below we have the flat line of the bottom of the old March based descending triangle at 85.45. So far today, well, not much, but we're seemingly trying to get out of this narrow range, heading down towards the downside, down below the short medium moving average, but not aggressively at this particular point in time. And getting caught between those two moving averages, that was never going to last long. US dollar against the Indian rupee. Yesterday made up day 2 in a 2-day bearish below the stomach pattern, as well as being a bearish closing black Marambozo. Overhead we still have the flatlining medium moving average, currently at 73.33, whilst below we have a group of congestion from the 50% Fibonacci line of the July 2019 to April 2020 move at 72.64 down to the February 2020 high at 72.05. It actually starts at the weak looking 2018 to date uptrend, currently at 72.73, which perhaps is not that weak after all. However, I suppose this recent hesitation may also be related in some sort of way to the market finally reaching the last of the three targets below, which is target X2. That's the full potential target for the double top formed over April in the 73 even area. So far today, a small dip lower towards the uptrend, but it has been swiftly retracted on occasion, and that's about all there is at the moment. US dollar against the Brazilian real. An immediate countering bearish dark cloud cover pattern and bearish opening black mirror bozo yesterday. It seems the uncertainty that I spoke about earlier this week that had infested last week and the early part of this week is still with us. After all this time, we are still currently capped between the lesser recent 38.2% Fibonacci line on top, 534.15, and supported below by the lesser 61.8% Fibonacci line of the older October 2019 to May 2020 move at 520.31. This has given rise to my looking at the recent actions of possible bear flag type construction, maybe. It is not a done deal, but it has merit as an idea. We also still have below target X1, a possible full target for the recent sideways triangle at 513.80. I've recently had suspicion that this target may be too much of an ask, and I've even thought of retiring it. Well, we're still pretty close, so not for now. Further overhead we still have the trio of resistances, the recent 50% Fibonacci line at 544.41, the medium moving average currently at 547.41, and the long moving average currently at 544.18. Though they are separating and thus reducing their overall combined power. US dollar against the Mexican peso. A bearish dark cloud cover pattern yesterday, seemingly capped by the flatlining short moving average currently 1998.84, and a nearby neckline currently at 20.0682, with a late February to early April head and shoulders top. Below we have significant support congestion at 1971.68, and further down we still have the potential targets from this head and shoulders top and the one from mid-January to late March. In the first case we have initial target X1 in the 19.5 area, full target X2 down in an 1885.5 area. In the second case we have initial target X3 in the 1971.70 area with a full target X4 down in the 19 even area. The initial target X3 here has already been achieved. Finally, also note the possible dead cross of the short medium moving average, currently 20.2185, down through the medium moving average, currently at 20.2198. It's a possible dead cross, and it looks like it might happen, but just keep your eye on it. So far today, well, a very small pullback up, though well within the main body of yesterday's range. Thank you for listening. This short version broadcast gives essential market patterns and consequences. Please be aware of the risk disclaimer posted with this broadcast. Copyright is Eddie Tofpik and ADM Investor Services International Limited. And here comes the final bit.